Okay.
June 21st, Crane Village.
Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Have we been here before? I feel like we've been here before.
But stop breaking the timeline before I break your fucking ankles.
I don't know why you feel like
Yeah.
we've been here before. This is after the clinic, which we just went to.
I know, but I feel like we've had this conversation after the I don't know. Maybe my head's getting confused. Anyways.
Oops, not what I meant. Okay, I guess I didn't use a controller last time. I thought I used a controller. I did not. Hold on, let me just swap back to my mouse.
Yeah, you've been using that.
But
the
my
entire
mouse,
time.
my mouse for the totally legitimate DS, Nintendo DS. Vintage.
Yeah,
We're here
hurry.
for the story.
I think I hear ninjas.
All right, let's see. Okay, yeah, the license photo. I'm pretty sure that was the last thing we got. So
Yeah, that was the last thing
Yeah.
we got from there.
yeah, so I don't know why you feel like we've been here before.
No, I don't know. Maybe my head's just getting confused with someone else. I mean, yeah, we found a few things.
What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. Now, yeah. So earlier that old granny called the cops.
Huh? Cops.
The cops? Wait, what do you... Doc?
I'm sorry.
He's so excited.
I have one character to do, man!
I'm sorry. There was a ghost possessed. He's just been hanging around this village too long. He's learning how to channel spirits.
Oh, God.
What a curse
Okay,
that would
but
be.
seriously, yeah, that would be awful.
The first thing that comes to my head is Fatal Frame. Imagine channeling one of those spirits would be awful.
Oh, God.
I mean, seeing as all of them want to just murder you. Yeah.
Oh,
She said she
okay.
had something to tell him. Things are getting interesting.
Oh, we got the intense music now.
Yeah, that's...
Pendergasting.
Stuff's going down.
God, I love the music in these games.
Well,
No,
I like it than
honestly-
the other ones.
Yeah, but honestly, that granny sure got her bloomers in a knot.
Well, I like the songs in both games so far.
Yeah, I know. Well, I guess you could put it that way.
It always starts out small, you know? You know, with a murder happening in her lawn, you know? That's small. Steal from the master's seat and taking control of the village folk. And now you see what it turned into? Murder! That's what.
Lotta, I feel like your definition of small is different from ours.
You know, just forming, just doing coup d'etat, if you will. That's small.
I mean, it's still a mess either way. Hey, wait a minute, hold on.
What?
That stuff you were just talking about. That's the first I've heard of it.
Really? Well, it's all news to everyone in this world.
Excuse me for not keeping up with gossip while I'm busy saving people.
It was a very correct decision to make, Deadlock Phoenix.
You said something about stealing the master's seat?
Yep. Right now, the master is this medium named Misty Faye, but the one that was really supposed to be the master is that old granny.
Morgan was supposed to be the master? Do you know where Innie is, Lotta?
Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She's hanging out in the garden in the middle.
Okay, thanks.
That's where the incinerator is.
You got something to ask her?
Yeah. I got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me.
Oh, we're finally getting to the conclusion of this case.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the music stopped.
So yeah, the master's always been the oldest daughter.
The oldest daughter.
Turns out that old bat is Misty Faye's older sister.
Oh.
They say the older sister is usually the one with more spiritual power.
I'm gonna think of it. Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly.
Well, anyway. Somehow Granny there lost her younger sister, Misty.
I see.
That's made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sorts of things, too, like she's the oldest, and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful. I mean, that sounds exactly like a normal statement that would happen.
I mean,
If the younger sister was more powerful, that sounds like a totally normal thing to say.
Well, maybe not the
Yeah,
disgraceful part, but I guess, I see
yeah,
it.
like,
For a long, distinguished line of possibly Japanese, not American seance people?
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this is a Japanese-American mixed world, or at least like this version of it is a Japanese-American mix. I think, if I recall correctly.
it might just
It's
be
a really
Japanese.
weird world, for sure.
It might just be Japanese.
It might just be Japanese, but I'm pretty sure it's a Japanese-American mix.
It's still like, yikes.
Where is Onyx Wright set?
I'm pretty sure it is just Japan, but I'm pretty sure it is a Japan-America mix in there, in this
Okay,
story.
never mind. Sorry, we're in Los Angeles.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, fine, sure. I could be wrong.
Man, this is a weird Japan. Or weird America.
Yeah, this is a weird LA.
Man,
We're in.
I'm sorry, to anyone who actually lives in LA, is there any place like this? I have to know.
This is I've been to LA. I did not see a place like this, but LA is probably much bigger than what I saw. So,
I mean, having been there, no.
I don't think there is a place like this in LA. But like I said, I was only there once, and I've only seen so much of it. So
what would happen had Morgan been stronger?
Well, his family would have been a branch family, I reckon.
much as we can get out of her. I don't think we have anything we can really show her.
So I'm sensing motivation here.
Yeah, well, the plot is unraveling. Okay, we only need to go to the meditation room.
Yeah, but you have to go here first.
Okay, we know Enie's in the garden.
Okay, well, we know. Okay, let's be honest here. Morgan's probably in the channeling chamber, and Enie is probably in the winding way.
I said we should go to the winding way. Oh.
Nope, going.
Nothing there.
They're like fucking liar.
I mean,
it was kind of obvious that they spelled it out. That
I know.
She's definitely indisposed.
I mean, I know we had to go to the winding way, but I figured we have.
I just thought they were talking in there. Well, we know that is happening later. I don't know. I haven't played this game before.
June 21st, Fey Manor, Winding Way. It could be Winding Way, but Winding makes more sense, right?
Yeah, it's winding.
But it's also open and airy, so it could be wind.
But I've never heard the word winding.
Winding.
Yeah, I've never heard it before. I'm just saying it's not impossible, right? Just highly unlikely.
Hey, I haven't seen you in a while.
Also, another thing about it, probably wouldn't be that windy in here because otherwise that vase wouldn't be there in the first.
Well, it's a pretty heavy looking vase, and it has ashes in it.
I don't know. To be fair, a child knocked it over.
Yeah, let's be honest here.
Yeah, but have you seen Pearl? Have you seen? Why do you think she's threatening us all the time with her arms?
Good argument.
Because she's going to channel a ghost to kill us.
Her Nen power is very strong. She has powerful Nen. I've been watching a lot of Hunter x Hunter stuff.
Obviously, she's got hockey.
Oh no.
I think I had enough to finally unlock your secret.
What that scary look on your face? Eto blah.
Okay, I don't think
It is not scary. It is just my neutral position.
Okay.
Eto blah.
All right. Present.
Present.
He said Phoenix himself said we have enough, so.
Yeah. As in, we heckin' better.
Well, I know we needed the picture for sure.
Yeah.
We also have most of our health back, thankfully.
Yeah, because we recovered it from whatever. I don't remember what we did to do it, but it's been like a week or two since we
unlocked Pearl, I believe.
Oh, right. Okay, this stuff we've seen so fast. fast forward through this since we already seen through this stuff before.
Another person's accident, like someone's in mine.
I say the
So-
license.
Yeah, it would probably be the license. Wait a minute, no, this is Enie's though.
Another person's accident, like like you got someone in mind.
I'm sorry. Can we? Do we have the ability to view past dialogue that we skipped through? Because
No.
Just God, I missed this from the other Phoenix Wright games.
Oh, hold on. Someone's accident. Not him. What do we? Because I know we tried some stuff last time. Did we try Mimi's?
Well, actually, yeah, we
I don't remember if we tried.
Can we try?
I know. Here's
Here's
what-
what Burge or Eenie Meenies.
I remember we presented the accident clipping, and it was not correct.
Okay, so maybe we need to try the profile instead.
Yeah, we didn't try the profile, so
Uh-huh.
so Mimi's. We're great.
Mimi.
Okay. Yep, that was wrong.
Oh.
Okay. Present the license photo, I guess.
But that's her. Oh, I've only could.
It's the other thing.
Okay, fine.
Okay, it was license photo.
If I
That
can,
was
if I
the
can,
only thing we could. That
Yeah.
was the only new piece of evidence.
I mean, fair enough, but at the same time, I could not see the dialogue earlier because someone was speeding through it.
Well, we had seen it
It
before,
was
so
the same thing we've already seen.
Yes, but do you remember it?
It was basically her talking about not.
Yeah, that's what I
not
thought.
remembering the
Mhm.
accident.
Okay, I want to ask you about your own car accident.
Me?
Yes.
So wow, like how strange. I have like no idea what you're talking about. Can you like prove I was like in an accident? And now we press the newspaper clipping.
let's just make sure it's the right one.
Yeah, that's the
Superman-
car
yeah,
crash.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's this one.
All right, I just want to make sure it's the right one.
Yeah, I feel you.
I think because you know what? Because this one got updated when we met the dude.
No, this was a different one. I think.
No, because the dude updated our newspaper clippings.
Yeah, he gave
Yep.
us extra newspaper clipping.
Yeah, he gave us his own. This is a different one. Anyways, would you take a look at this? Is from a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Eenie Miney holds interview about crash. You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital. Correct?
Like, wait,
What now?
that's not me.
Huh?
I mean, like, this person has the same name, but she's totally not me. My name Mimi is like pretty common.
What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Mimi Miney, is in here too.
Like, totally, wow, what a scary coincidence. I'm like totally getting like goosebumps.
You're not getting away from this bitch.
So like, now what? Do I get to stab you or something?
Something that says she was hospitalized.
Wait, what was in the box?
Oh, the box is
I-
just a box.
Oh, okay.
I think maybe we just present the license again because that's what we got from the thing that she was hospitalized.
Possibly.
Hold on, let's just. Okay, so this is this.
Yeah, this is nothing related to her.
I'm pretty sure this is the
Yeah,
other
this is-
photo.
again-
I'm just double checking what we have. Okay, let's see. What's this? Autopsy. That doesn't help us.
Yep.
Faye Banner floor. Floor plans of the
Floor
crime
plans.
scene.
That was the malpractice one.
Yeah, so let's see. Hold on. Let's check the newspaper clippings again. Nothing there. Okay, it doesn't actually say anything about the hospital there.
Yeah, so I think it's just the
I think it's just
license
the license.
again.
Yeah, just for the fact
It's
that
either
we got it from the
it's either
clinic.
license plate or this dude.
Well, it says something, not someone. So
Yeah.
I would hope it's the license.
Okay, it was.
This is your proof.
Like, what's that picture supposed to mean?
I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at.
By the way, out of character really quick, that would violate so many HIPAA laws and be inadmissible as evidence. Phoenix and the doctor would be like thrown out of the system for life and arrested.
But the doctor wasn't a real
Wait.
doctor, so
Yeah, he wasn't a real doctor, so that's another issue.
it's not a HIPAA violation.
The hospital would be in a lot of trouble still.
The
The
hospital
hospital
would
would definitely be in trouble.
the hospital
but
would be,
not
but not
us.
yeah, not Phoenix and not the other dude. They're free.
No, because
Well-
technically they were part of the medical records. So no matter what, it would still be a HIPAA violation.
But we didn't get it from the medical records.
It's from a license that he found.
Yeah,
It.
that was in the medical records.
I don't think it was.
That's why he went to find it.
Photo of her driver's license. It doesn't really. I don't remember what he said. And it doesn't say. So
Huh? So?
There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks a lot like you, wouldn't you agree?
That creepy fake director.
all right, we got one.
So, interesting that you knew he was fake.
I'll kill you.
Almost like you know you've been there before, haven't you?
You seem to forget that I have a gun somewhere.
What gun?
The gun
This is
was
the first time.
the gun was taken as evidence.
The first gun was taken as evidence.
Oh shit.
Because remember, there was still the pinhole thing.
Oh, we
I'm
don't.
assuming there was another gun.
I mean, I'm assuming there is another one somewhere in this, but at the same time, there is still a possibility that it's connected to one of the other holes.
Maybe. Like, wait a
Yeah.
sec.
Like the
Okay, so like, I was in an accident, sure. That's like totally not related to this murder.
actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died. Correct?
And
That woman who died. Who do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose the woman who died in that accident could be
Me.
Maya Fey.
what? MJ, you want to say something there?
I was gonna say Maya Fey.
I heard it.
Yeah, I was like, no.
Read your lines.
Let's be real here. I believe it was your sister, Mimi Miney.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, huh? You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same.
By the way, Phoenix is wrong here. He's just dredging up a whole bunch of PTSD for this woman.
Oh, it gets worse.
I imagine so.
No, like there are other games where it could get pretty bad too.
Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were like on our way home.
Okay, this is a good. Oh God.
Yeah, we got some limited cutscenes.
I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed for my purse and escaped from the passenger side door.
And your sister?
I couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything. No, you're not,
Sorry.
Phoenix.
Okay, come on. Let's not pretend like he's heartless.
Yeah, he's definitely not heartless.
No, but at the same time, he knew that he was going to dredge up an emotional, horrifying experience for
Yes,
her.
but else is gonna be in serious trouble if we don't do something. It's bad enough
She
one
knew-
person suffered.
She
We don't
nuked
need more.
Turkey. She nuked Turkey. It's completely fine.
That canonically that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
That takes that you have to wait until the 4th game.
Jesus Christ.
So, did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills?
Like, he was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that too. Like, pay my sister back.
I wonder. This does give Eni a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray.
It seems simple, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
But it'd be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible.
Oh, so she's basically admitting it to us now.
What?
Yeah, what exactly, Phoenix?
I think you get the picture. I'm gonna serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it.
We're gonna leave. We're gonna go.
Don't you want to see my big gun?
Oh, there's nothing here.
No, I think we were supposed to go the other way.
Anyway, I gotta go. Well, let's check the challenge chamber just to be safe.
Yeah.
Don't you want to talk more, Mr. Lawyer Man?
I gotta go. I gotta run.
I'm in danger. I'm in danger. I'm in very much danger.
Warriors, come out to play.
Lana, where are you? I need my meat shield.
Oh no.
Pearl, you're too small to be the meat shield.
Oh my.
Zach.
Oh,
Oh,
I see what's going on.
I think Pearl is not very happy. Oh wait, hold
I
on.
don't think she is. Here we go
Oh,
again.
stop! Leave my mother alone. It's Gumshoe. We haven't seen you in a while.
Gumshoe.
Gumshoe.
Ow, ow. Hey, hold on, okay, pal? I'm not gonna hurt.
Oh, I didn't give her like a special voice.
No.
Pearl, dear, it's perfectly all right. I'll be out for a short while with this young man. Mother, please let me go too. No, you must stay here and protect the manor. What?
Oh, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool here. Look, a real gun.
Detective, do not upset me further.
Sorry.
We all knew he was going to do that, right? We all knew.
I love it.
I wanted to say no.
You really didn't expect him to do
I
pull out
want
the coolest
to
thing
say-
he has.
I want to say no.
Come on, it's too Gumshoe.
I know, but I still want to say no. Poor Gumshoe being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan. Wait a minute, isn't he's supposed to be the one doing the dragging away?
Yes, but I think she was going with him. And, you know, he did just brandish a weapon at like a 7-year-old.
I have no idea what he was thinking there.
Here, look down the barrel.
Mother. Oops, wrong button.
Wrong button.
Mother. This has never happened before.
Pearls.
Mr. Nick. I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick.
Say something right. Anything. I'm terrible at this.
Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Moya?
She'll be alright. I think I've gathered enough evidence.
Mystic Moya, she must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her.
Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either.
Phoenix is a very responsible adult, even though he's fucking stupid sometimes.
I mean, you say that, but a lot of the times he's anything but responsible.
Well, I'll be fine, please. Mystic Moya needs you by her side.
Her stare is really
Piercing.
Yeah.
Come on, you know that
Oh.
word.
No, I was holding off on it on purpose, bitch.
Detention center. June
Not allowed to hang words.
June 21st, 6:38 p.m. Detention center visitors room. Oh, kept you waiting, huh?
Kept you waiting, huh?
Yeah, I'm glad we had the same idea.
Mia.
You still have to play those games.
I know, so I can't do an accurate like Snake voice, unfortunately, because I would totally start doing it for Mia.
And the problem is, if you want to do accurate Snake, you have
Snake.
two options.
You have Liquid Snake.
David Hayter, or well, no.
Oh, you're talking about
Snake,
voice
then there's
actors.
if you're talking about snakes, then
There's like 20.
3.
Okay. That's
There's
one.
Liquid, Solid, and Solid Dust.
Then there's also Big Boss.
Big Boss is Naked Snake, so technically 4, but he's not one of the clones.
Well,
He's
eventually,
supposed to be the original, isn't he?
eventually I'll deep dive into all that. I got so many
Well-
games on the list. We're slowly getting through them.
I can't wait for you to play those because I can't wait to watch you just have fun with stealth mechanics.
I tried it with Splinter Cell. It didn't go too well, but it was also the first game, and I always give first games benefit of the doubt.
To be honest, most of them are actually pretty fine.
Splinter Cell is the Metal Gears, because I would say both probably.
Both.
It was just rough because I played the GameCube version, and there's one area that the lights aren't correct,
Mhm.
and so it was rough in that one
Was it
particular.
Chaos Theory or?
Whatever the first one is, I think it's Chaos Theory.
Okay, yeah, that one's actually pretty good on PS2 and PC. I
Anyway,
don't know anything about the GameCube version.
Anyway.
so how are the preparations? I'm gonna do my best. I don't really know. I can only remember what he sounds like in Brawl.
I mean, it's some direction at least.
Yeah.
I think I have enough evidence and information now.
I mean, to be fair, Brawl Snake is David Hayter, so it's.
No, it's been years since I've actually heard the voice. I'm sure I'm off, but everything will be fine on your shoulders tomorrow.
It's actually not bad if I'm being honest. And
Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear. Now I just want to see Mia in like he's in one of the Snake's outfits.
Maybe like the sneaking suit.
Something, I don't care.
Mia had a few psych locks of her own. Uh-oh. Alright, Mia, I'm gonna get the last piece of information I need.
Sure. I welcome you to try.
Present.
Okay, we do have some
Oh,
talking points,
oh.
so let's do these first.
Alrighty. Alrighty, Mia.
Yeah.
Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murder. I mean,
Hard stare.
there it is.
Never break me.
Oh, that's a lot of locks.
Why
Which murder are you talking about?
Why do you think so?
Time. Do you count all the men who died under my command in Military Sans Frontiers?
It's really trying at times to be able to see other secrets.
Looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning.
A battle of wits against Mia.
You know, Metal Gear crossed over with Ape Escape. It's not impossible that they'd cross over with Phoenix Wright.
I mean, it is impossible because that would require them to remember Ape Escape. Or any of the good things Ape Escape did.
Rest in peace, Ape Escape.
Indeed.
I would like to see Ape Escape Phoenix Wright.
That's just normal fucking Oh, what is the fucking game series? Marvel vs. Capcom.
There's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow.
You mean like how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray?
Yes.
Yeah, great fight, get nice.
Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around in front of the room after the channeling started.
Which means that the murderer must have gone into that room before the channeling, and somehow slipped outside without no one noticing. We already know how.
That's what I think in any case.
I'd have to call Otacon about this one.
Snake, watch out! You can't trust everything she says.
Maya's already said there wasn't anyone else in there. Yeah, but we know how they got in, Phoenix!
It's true. Well, we don't entirely know. We know they used the box, but that's about all we know.
Yeah, we don't know how the box got there.
But if we can't figure out the murderer's movements, we'll be stuck like a beached whale.
I feel like my snake's not bad, but it'd be better if I actually knew what, like, heard more voice lines.
Yeah, probably.
I thought I'd never see the day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling?
This case is all about spirit channeling. And I feel like I don't understand a thing about it.
Get ready to learn a lot about it, Phoenix. The next couple games are kind of revolve around it. Well,
I mean, it's not like the first case we did in the first one. No, sorry, second case.
I say the next one revolves around it. I don't know about the following. The following doesn't really revolve around it, and then the one after is completely revolved around it. So it's actually a bit of a gap.
Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it?
I mean, yeah.
Power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling. Something our ancestor mystic Ami Faye acquired. She was a dog.
I mean, I guess. I definitely heard that name before, though.
I saw a thing earlier, and it said, I think it was by Hideo Kojima or someone important like that. It said, Devil May Cry, Okami, Bayonetta, and the other one. There's one other one. They're all in the same universe. I forget what the other one was. And I just think that's funny that Ami could be, hanging out with Dante.
Oh, you're not talking about Kojima. You're talking about Kamiya.
I just remembered
creator of Devil May Cry and stuff.
I just remembered seeing a name. I wasn't paying too much attention.
Yeah, Kamiya did Bayonetta. Actually, I think he did all those games.
Probably. Anyway.
Dude's done a lot.
So one did Japanese demons, one did American demons, and one did angels.
And demons.
Different kind of demon, though. Like they're all so different. But apparently,
And there was one other game thrown in there, but I forget which game it was.
Wonderful 101.
There we go.
And Beautiful Joe.
Which
really?
I thought they were the same world, so. Apparently those are all one universe, so, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it really makes sense when you look at them.
I guess a little bit. I don't know. Anyway.
Faye family was originally a family known for its service to the gods.
Starting to sound more like Shadow.
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Oh my god, that actually is.
Okay, never mind. Now she's Shadow.
On a side note, fucking Keanu Reeves' Shadow goes really hard.
The mystic Ami was born. I hit him with the Glock. She was given a certain fate through her name. Maria. Because you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism, Amitabha. I think that's how you say that. I'm not entirely sure.
Not right.
Someone look
Maybe
that up.
I'm
See if
awesome.
that's a real Buddha deity. I'm not actually sure. I'm curious about that actually. To this day, her soul is still sealed in the Korean sacred urn.
Buddha in Pure Land Buddhism, who provides salvation to his followers.
That's very interesting.
His name means infinite light.
Buddhism is a very interesting religion, I must say.
Yeah,
I will find my inner peace after I find that damn fourth Chaos Emerald.
and
You-
then you have games that ironically actually portray like Hinduism, not perfectly, I will say, but well, like fucking oh god, brain's failing me. What's the name of it?
While you're thinking on that, it usually sits on the Winding Way and has her name written on it.
About that.
Oh, come on, Phoenix. It's just a fairy tale. It's not like a little girl let out a huge curse and created the first Fatal Frame game. That
Are
would
you
be...
saying that me? Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too?
He has a good point there.
Yeah, it's like
Like
as much as some will want to rule it out, there's this shit that's going on.
That would be
Yeah,
crazy too
literally.
if somehow the breaking of the Ami vase created a Fatal Frame game.
I would not put it past them.
I forget who owns
Well,
Fatal
actually, I would
Frame.
put it,
I forget
I
who.
think Capcom.
No, I feel like it's Nintendo now. Don't they own Fatal Frame now?
No, they produced there's a Fatal Frame game put onto Nintendo, but let me see. Fatal Frame.
Phoenix. I think I'm hiding information about someone from you. Isn't that right?
Tecmo were the developers.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Are they still
At least
around?
for the original one.
As I say, are they still around?
Possibly.
Alright.
They got swallowed up by Koei because now Koei Temco.
Oh, okay. Well,
Koei Tecmo.
it's not terrible. I still think they do pretty good games from what I recall.
Yeah, Dynasty Warriors is a great series, and we're so fucking back with racing game.
Alright then. Tell me who you think I'm protecting. I'll tell you, it's not a gun soldier.
Well, there's only two possible answers for this one. I think one is more obvious than the other.
Mm,
Technically, I think, but I won significantly less.
We all think it's Maya, right?
actually, I'm thinking it's Morgan.
I think
She's
like
the one. She's the one that is in most danger of getting fucked over by this.
what do you think, Deluck?
Well, yeah, those are honestly the two I was thinking of the most. But indirectly, Pearl is also just going to be screwed over, depending on how this all goes as well.
The problem is if it screws over Morgan, it screws with both of them.
Yeah,
Well, here's the thing. We know if we break all the locks that we heal back a little bit, so we can.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I still think it's
the only thing yeah, because like this is the person like who is on trial currently.
Yeah, I think she's trying to protect Maya.
I think it's Morgan, but we can go with Maya if you think so.
I mean, okay, but like,
Now, like,
what
you
are
ha-
they?
You have
Okay, here's a bet.
you have the deciding call.
I'm going before Morgan because I think it's less about who and more about what and why.
Do you say Morgan?
I'm thinking Morgan.
You're both stupid. Damn it.
Ah, stupid man.
Come on.
No.
You're both stupid,
Well,
says the man who got it wrong.
Morgan Fay, of course.
It's impossible. How could I get this wrong?
Very easily, Shadow. You're not that smart.
Oh. My fragile ego. I need Latinas.
God, fucking.
I think that would actually kill MJ a little bit.
A little bit.
Fucking Scott Falco. God damn it.
Oh, come on. Everyone loves it. It's hilarious.
Oh, no, I fucking love it. He's like your average Marine in danger by Latinas.
Well done, but while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else. Which means she already has an alibi.
That's true.
Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion upon my aunt. I feel like it's either the key or the
Well-
box.
What about the cloth scrap?
That could also be one.
There's a few answers we can go with this one, and we are getting no help on this. All I know, it's the urn too.
The urn? No, not the urn, unless there's something in the urn.
Or was.
I think it's. I really think it's the cloth scrap because, like,
Well,
It-
because
that was
here's the thing.
actively being destroyed at the time.
Yeah, but there's also one more question we also need to be thinking about.
which is...
What would she be in suspicion for?
Well, here's the other thing. The key... There's only one key, and there's only one way into the room and out, and she had the key.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's the key or the cloth scrap, like MJ said. I'm leaning more towards the key.
I think that's definitely a safe answer.
Like I said,
I think
even if we get it
cloth scrap,
wrong,
but worst comes to worst, we heal a little bit.
Well, here's the thing.
we're gonna heal back
Regarding
anyway.
The cloth scrap, I don't even think it was either of them who's it's from. I think that cloth scrap was probably what Meanie used. Was that Eni used?
So
But
me-
there's blood on it.
we have two leaning towards the black key, so we're gonna try the key.
I'm thinking G.
Okay, yep, there we go. You're stupid. Side note, I really hope, because the next generation of Nintendo consoles coming out, I hope there's a new Smash game. Well, I don't hope there is, but if there is a new Smash game, I hope Shadow's in it, and I hope he has a different moveset than Sonic, or is at least a skin for Sonic if they put him back in the game. Just so putting that out there.
They could very easily give him an extremely similar moveset, but make him like the wolf to Sonic's fox.
Well, they could also do a bunch of stuff. He has different moves from Sonic that Sonic can't do.
Yeah, he does, but
They're also very
we'll have to
similar.
see.
They are. Anyway.
My evidence is this black key.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you can't say that.
Yes, I can. Shut up. At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key. And yet, somehow, it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden.
You're right.
There's only one person who could have done it while I was busy calling the police. The person taking care of Maya, Morgan. What's that look?
Argument is too flimsy.
Hmm?
When did the key find its way into the incinerator? Could have happened long after the murder happened.
Long after.
Someone could have found a key somewhere and dumped it in the incinerator.
But that's...
Could would use something this small to shred your case. Use something other than just the key to cast suspicion upon Morgan.
So we need multiple evidence.
It's this time it's probably the cloth scrap because it was in the incinerator.
Yeah.
Possibly.
we have-
that out of the box. That also has a bullet hole that matches up with the thing.
Yeah, but we got two leaning towards the cloth scrap. Cloth scrap was correct.
This was probably one of those you can do it in either order.
Perhaps. I think you're right.
It actually might have been a specific order though, because we had needed a reason to suspect the incinerator for this to be relevant.
Yeah, but you could have done that with the cloth because the cloth was being destroyed at the incinerator.
So possibly, but I'm not sure. At the very
Yeah,
least,
it
if
might have-
it was one set order, we did it correct.
Yeah. This other evidence points to Morgan being the culprit as well.
Huh.
I also found this in the garden incinerator. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood.
But this piece may not even be from Maya's costume.
But this is what Maya told me. while I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. And both key and this piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means this piece of cloth was part of Maya's costume.
But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume.
That just means someone changed her clothes.
Changed her clothes? But why?
Because
I
they
don't-
committed a murder, dumbass.
You know, now that I think about it, this would mean one bullet went through the screen, through the box, and then through the sleeve also. In
And-
that order.
Possibly. We'll see when everything's fully deduced.
But there could only be one person who could have done that.
Read your goddamn lines. We're already at 45 minutes.
I already said it.
Maria.
I am Mia. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. Did very well, Phoenix.
Thank you.
As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However, like I said at the beginning, my aunt has an alibi.
Yeah, she was with us the whole time.
Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me. But I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how? How did she commit the murder?
How she did it, huh?
I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need?
A gun.
Well, yeah, the gun. But
Sorry, like.
But-
what did she
but-
need?
but probably it's probably the box because she needed the box.
Well, it's who or what did she need. So the clothing box is one thing,
The other
but they
I-
also we
I
needed
thought
a
we-
person in the box.
I thought we push Eni.
it's either that or Eni.
Yeah, I'm thinking Edie.
Because she needs Eni, otherwise she couldn't have done it. She
Yeah.
needed a second person.
Yeah, although-
Yeah.
Yeah, she needed someone else on the inside to actually do it. Someone who would actually agree to this plan. Eeny, miny. She's the answer to the final question.
Which means that my aunt and Eeny Meeny
We're in cahoots.
we're not in the 90s anymore, Phoenix. No one says cahoot. We
Yes,
say
we do, shut up.
damn, not here.
Would have healed back, but we didn't take any damage, though. We actually did that flawlessly.
Huzzah.
Flawless victory.
Something's been bothering me all this time. The crime is something no normal person could carry out. A person would have had to know a lot about the Fey Manor and the village itself to do this.
But Morgan already has an alibi.
I know, that damn blue hedgehog. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it's done. We can assume that whatever the fuck her name is,
Eeny, miny.
Miney Mo, is involved
Exactly.
somehow.
But we have one big problem on our hands.
Problem? With what? I'll call Black Doom, get some help.
We do have a motive, Phoenix. Phoenix, you're an idiot. We already have a motive. We heard it from Lada.
Okay,
And
that's
we do
that
definitely
point's
know-
at least a little more fair.
Yeah, that one's fair. We don't know for sure she was cooperating with Eeny.
Giving you a disapproving stare. Then there's only one
Why are you so
possibility.
dumb?
Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt why would my aunt do something like this? Why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? I prefer high fashion.
Because...
Mother, she's the one that holds the key to this. The key in your hand.
Mother? Whose? Yes, Phoenix, yours.
Don't be stupid. Mine, of course. Misty Faye. Find her. She's been gone for 10 years. That's actually not a joke since that's confirmed in the story.
Oh, yeah, but why would she bring her up now?
Now then. Looks like we gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Just like my mom. She was very
Right,
apparent.
Chief. We won't lose. Of course we won't.
You didn't appreciate my
Right.
joke. I hope you
No.
fail. To be continued. Next time. Phoenix Wright.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Fuck, you ruined everything. I was gonna say featuring Keanu Reeves, but goddamn it, we couldn't get him now. You ruined it.
Keanu Reeves would totally start a Dragon Ball movie. Come on, man.
I don't think he... You know what? He would, but he'd be like Yamcha. He would voluntarily pick like Yamcha. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying he would pick
No,
up... He would pick,
he would totally pick Yamcha because Yamcha's cool.
It also... It just feels somewhat fitting.
Mhm.
You know what? You know why? It's because it's like his one character in... Fuck, what was that show called? Slash movie. The two dudes that are time traveling.
Oh, Bill and Ted.
Yeah. Alright, well...
We'll
We'll
continue.
see you all next time.
Yeah, we'll continue this next time. See you later.
Chaos Control.